Cindy Arena and Sherry Soprani.
And to me, Todd Gerslin. And if you want to find any of us on social media, you can find Cindy Arena Comedy. You can find Sherry Baby on Insta, and me at Todd Gerslin on all the social medias. Thanks. Enjoy the show. Later.
Welcome to Degenerate Boomer. We are back.
Boomer. Do people even know that that's me that sings that at the beginning of that?
I don't know, but I really do need to tag that, you are the mastermind of the music, the clips,
Yeah, so if you want to...
the edits.
Thanks. You know what? Hey, you help out any way you can in this dumb podcast business. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Right,
it's
right,
already
right.
tough enough.
When you see the crappy posters, those are me.
No, I think you do a great job. Let me tell you, for a fucking 83-year-old woman, you do a great job for your stuff. Seriously.
Thank you.
You're better than most millennials, and I'm not even kidding about that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I mean, I literally teach my kids when there's a new social media app out.
Right. You do.
Yeah. Do you remember there was one out? I think it's like, Be Real. I got rid of it. So you had all right. It's an app. You download
That's
Snap.
the dude from Cypress Hill.
Be Real.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is that?
Be Real. The guy that You know what Cypress Hill is, right?
I did.
Insane in the brain.
Yes. Of course. Yes.
Okay. Right, anyways, I'm sorry. Yeah, he's the that guy.
So what it was this app, and when the thing popped up, you had to take a picture, and it would do a double side of what you were doing at that exact minute. It was Be Real. There's no fake social media influence. You know what I mean? You just did it, and I
no matter what.
No matter what. If you right. I mean,
no matter what.
Yeah. I mean, you know how many people were on the toilet?
Right.
So
right, I'm spending my kids' inheritance gambling.
Right. So I got on that app, and my kids were like, "Mom, what are you doing?" They're like, "How do you know all these apps before us?" But
well, that's because you're on it, and that is my point. You know what I mean? For an older chick, you're more in tune than that shit than a lot of people.
No, yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean,
it's
what else do I have to do?
You are an immature woman.
I am a Zoomer, not a fucking boomer.
At heart?
I'm a 25-year-old.
You think you're more of a Zoomer at heart?
Absolutely.
Wow.
I do. I believe I am. And as this is what we were going to discuss. The Zoomers is what they call the Gen Z.
Right.
And
were you going to talk about the lesbians? Is that what you're heading to?
Oh, you want to talk about the cute little lesbians?
Because we had a show
met?
Friday night with Brittany Brave. Shout out.
Brittany killed it.
Mel. I loved Mel.
Yeah, she's amazing. I didn't realize
she scared the shit out of me at first, dude. All of a sudden, I see this fucking Nicaraguan chick just come up to me kind of pretty close, and she's wearing a fucking security shirt on. You know what I mean? Can she smell the weed? What the fuck? What the fuck's going on?
Did you think the club hired new security?
Yeah, I was like, wow. I'm glad that they're hiring people of color around here as security.
Finally.
Actually, that's the only color of security. If you ever look around, all right.
Yeah. But yeah, she was amazing. New York City comic. I had done a couple shows with her in the past, but honestly, I may be
I got a little crush up there. You know what I mean? I thought she was cool and she's funny, but there was you know what I mean? There's just sometimes throughout a performance, there's just something that happens. I was like, okay, I think I'm crushing a little bit. I was like, I had to get up and go to the bathroom because I was like, I found myself laughing at jokes that I was like, even she probably wasn't even thinking was going. I was like, Brittany, oh my God, Brittany. I am gay with the weird hat. You are right.
She did. She was like, is Todd straight or gay? And I was like,
I love the
how
ambiguity.
Did she get that? I wanted to say it depends on if he's using. No, I didn't want to.
Yeah, she said it depends on the night, and I was like, all right, fine, fair enough.
I'm just trying to get you into the women and queer mic. That's all I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to, get a little.
I think, yeah.
And she likes older dudes, so.
Oh, she does?
Yeah.
Yo, BB, shout out, man. Actually, I do have to contact her, and I'm not a gross person like that. She was really funny and really cool. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Oh, she's super sweet.
Yeah.
I love
and
her.
I would fucking eat the shit out that ass. No.
Oh,
All right.
No, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, she's definitely a cute little, she's adorable. But, for me, she's like a kid figure. I feel like I'm her mommy figure. I like this. She is a tough little Italian broad, though,
Yeah. Yeah, she's got Jew vibes. Dig that.
Yeah.
Totally dig that.
She's so teeny, but she's a powerhouse,
If something tells me she can make a good fucking Italian tossed salad, dude. That's what makes it. That's
you think she the antipasta?
Yeah, I want to know.
You're just thinking about tossing salad now.
Yeah,
that's the problem. That's the fucking
Isn't
problem.
that weird? I said licking ass,
and now
I
you're
said that.
straight to
That's
tossing
because
salad.
Italians are fucking. They're fucking. They got a lot of machismo, a lot of.
Yeah. Yeah, who just brought you greens, beans, and sausage with tortellini? And I put a little extra picoretto romano in there.
I like how you asked me, do you want sausage and beans? And then in parentheses, you're like, Italian. Like, bitch, I live in Rochester, New York. Are you kidding me?
I'm like, that's Italian, Jew boy.
I'm like, you don't have to tell me, all right? I've grown Jews and Italian. I feel like the Venn diagram.
Yeah, very
much.
Especially
the talking with the hands, the guilt.
Very similar.
Very similar.
The families, the big mouth. Everyone's talking over each other. Very similar.
Your people helped Hitler. Mine people ran away.
Hey, listen. I'm going to tell you something really quick though. While we just
I
said
am
that.
afraid.
It's no. My mother told me. I had totally forgot that my aunt, during the Holocaust, was hiding Jewish people in the basement and risked their life in Germany.
Really?
Yeah. So,
So are you Jew? So are you Jew, or you had Jew hiders?
Yeah, I had the hiders.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but my mother was.
You were the family, like in that Quentin Tarantino movie, sat down. They were hiding in the basement. That's very noble of him.
Right. So, I mean, the German side was doing good and the Italian side was, putting out hits. You know what I'm saying? It was different. They're different.
I know. I love that. I wanted to be a mobster. Every dude. I'm not going to say every, I can't say a blanket statement. 99.9% of dudes want to fucking be a cool mafia, Ray Liotta type ass motherfucker.
Yeah, right.
Or Leonardo DiCaprio.
Those
you know
days
what I mean?
are gone, though. I think the mob is gone, right? It's more, it's not.
So you don't think they might be running some gambling tricks around.
But it's, that's what they
still
did
run
back
some
then.
fucking trash company, Sin.
Yeah, stuff like that, but it's not,
It's not like it was.
No.
It's not like, hey, you're on my fucking turf.
Right.
Look,
it's different.
You need me to watch out for these dark ones over here. Yeah? You pay me an extra fucking $40 a week. I don't let them fuck with you.
Those are the best movies, though, man, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
Damn, I just saw it was like the 20th anniversary of that one. Oh my God, with the kid was Cologio, because I was going to name my son that.
Wait.
They used to call him C.
Or...
No, that was his name, and it was Robert De Niro and the boy.
A Bronx Tale?
Yes.
Oh.
I just saw it was like 25, something crazy. I'm like, oh man, I am old. I remember that movie from the first day.
The first time I saw that movie, I was it was my first visit to New York City.
Oh, yeah?
So, like, that movie came on, and I was tripping on acid, so I was like, oh, my God, I felt like I was there, you know what I mean? And I remember tripping that when I was there, and I walked by a bunch of them fucking, like, black Israelite brothers.
Oh, okay.
And they're just like, yo, what's up, white faggot, motherfucker?
What year was that?
That would have been, like, 94. Yeah, you a faggot, white boy, yeah! I'm like, oh, my God, what's happening? You know what I mean? You going to hell!
Yep.
I was like, God, man, imagine if they would have knew I was a Jew. They really would have. You ain't the real motherfucking Jew!
Right, yeah. No, I mean, crazy when I see that. The first movie theater, my dad took me to see The Godfather in 1974. I was way too young to see that horse's head in the bed.
So wait, I was going to ask you, was that the first movie you saw, or first like
In the
R-rated movie?
Yeah. Well, he took me to The Godfather. Yeah, it was The Godfather because I saw Jaws and I remember.
She's like, Sind, it's Christmas fucking day.
Listen, you gotta learn about the family, bitch. This is school. Open your eyes now.
Right. Look, priorities.
Somebody messes with us, we put the horse's head right in their bed. And I grew up in a racetrack, that was traumatizing.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah, I was at the track every Sunday. I was like, my family was.
What do you mean the track?
The racetrack, the horses.
I understand what that means, but what was your family was gambling?
They were gambling.
Okay.
Yeah, they used to take me
Don't
to
talk too much. I don't want to get in trouble.
the dogs.
So, but they
Remember the dogs? We used to go see the dogs.
like they'd run around and shit.
Yeah, they would. The dogs would chase the
Like the Rodney
metal bunny in
Dangerfield
Florida.
movie. And he runs around in the fucking
They
the dog.
chase a metal bunny.
Yeah. That was so your family would be just gambling and shit like that.
Yeah.
So they were some OTB motherfuckers.
No. We would just go to the track. I remember as a little kid. I mean, I was probably 6, and I knew enough to go up and bet. To trifecta box. I had the whole.
Yeah.
I was 6, 7. I had that down. I could read the the programs, everything.
My kid's 9, and I think that is it appropriate to take a 9-year-old? I think so.
Absolutely. I was.
Dude, it's fucking horse. It's fun as shit.
It's fun. They love it. You get him popcorn. He gets a soda. He gets to go out and watch the
you
horse.
can eat a little fucking hot dog
Hot
out
dogs.
there.
Yeah, that's my kids used to love
You
it
hope
when they were little.
they shoot the horse that fucking day. You know what I mean? You teach them. A lot of lessons going on there.
Break your leg.
That's right.
Don't fuck around.
That's right.
You know what? All my years of we used to go to the buggies in Batavia. You remember the buggy? They still
do
have
that.
them. Yeah. Oh my God, I remember.
I got the bugs in Batavia. You know what I'm saying?
Bet you did.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be in Batavia this weekend. Shout out Batavia. I got a wedding, and then we're going to be at everyone's staying at the casino.
Okay.
After the wedding. The wedding isn't in the casino, but it's in that area. So,
all right.
Yeah, so Danielle's
That's
happy.
fun. No racetrack. It's too cold for the horses right now.
Yeah, I think they're running, but no, we won't see them. We're going to be in the wedding.
All right.
But that's going to be a fun time. So so you had another show.
I did. We never even talked about. I just want to shout out real quick because we just said hey lesbians, and then we only
the lesbians.
we only talked about Mel and Britt, and so like they're like, do they know that? You know what I'm saying? Like I know that there's some not they're not completely straight either. But we never really mentioned who the lesbians were.
So before the show, a lot of people were coming in, and because I'm trying to figure out how to fill that room, because I would love for me and Todd to be able to bring in some comics to the small room at the Carlson, and people that are kind of on that cusp of making it to the headline or big rooms. You know what I mean? People that are on their way.
Yeah.
I call it my hit list. The ones
I've
we
been
know
trying to
are
do the
going
same thing.
Right. So I said, let me ask these people how they found out. So the two lesbians said that their friend in Buffalo loved Brittany. So they all came. But what helped is she has a video blowing up right now on Instagram, and a lot of people saw that.
I like the way you said that. That's cool. All right, but anyway, yeah.
She's got like 6 million hits on this one right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen a couple of clips. The one you just posted, right? One just kind of did good numbers.
Yeah, real good.
Do you know what handle is? What? What is it?
I think it's Brittany Brave.
That's
Hit
it?
her up, you
How
guys.
the fuck did she just get Brittany Brave? She's that big? Ah, damn.
Yeah. But so everybody check out Brittany. She's a little killer from Miami. And I see a big things coming. She's been on my hit list since I started comedy. I said this kid's gonna blow up. You know. But I mean, hey, how long were you like saying Jordan Jensen's gonna blow up? Jordan Jensen.
Yeah, I knew
from the beginning
for a few years now.
Yeah.
At least a couple years.
Right.
I don't know. For like 16 years, I've been
16
saying.
years ago.
I've been saying that, JJ.
But no, I mean, we all have, certain comics in our head that we're like, I love them and I know they're going to blow up,
She came across as a fucking, just a real ass fucking person.
Yep.
That's funny.
Yep.
Who has trauma. And I'm always like, oh, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, those are my peeps.
No, she's amazing. I was very blessed to get to host for her in Syracuse.
I'll go,
nice.
even though I tried bringing her and having a party, I'll whine for a second. I tried.
She got too big for you real quick.
Dude, literally within an hour.
I know. Within an hour.
It was like I really honestly reached out. She's like, "Fuck yeah, Rochester."
Yep.
I messaged Mark. He's like, "Yo, I'm hooking this shit up right now."
Yeah,
I was like,
we're working.
Oh, hell yeah! And then it was like both back out. It was like, well, yeah, but now you ain't got nothing to do with it now. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, that's all right.
That's the biz.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple.
When you're not funny, that's the biz.
Yeah, but there's a couple more people that are on my hit list that we'll see. I'm trying to feel out the room, see how we can sell tickets to these people who aren't real big names yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But still, a lot of people know who they are. They're just,
Yeah.
So I would definitely love to. I guess I want to say like
you're
A-. Would you say the A list is? These are A-, B+.
Oh, you mean the comics we're bringing through?
Yeah, to just on the cusp of
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm just gonna stop real quick. Lesbians think here. I don't know what lesbians. I'm sorry. I'm not labeling.
Man, I don't know. So I
we never got.
them.
We got the ADHD.
Yeah.
They let me put my camera on their fucking table.
Very sweet.
And they were so goddamn sweet, dude.
Coming to see me in 2 weeks. I'm opening. Yep.
Were the most stereotype Mario type. They were so not. They were so sweet and like
lesbian urge to merge. They look like sisters.
they were.
I'm like, are you sisters? They're like, everybody says that. Then they're like, we've been together 5 years. I'm like, oh, you got that lesbian urge to merge. You guys look just alike.
It's amazing. And the next night, I had a gig as well in Connecticut.
Yeah.
My man, dude, I drove out there. I bing bong, did comedy, fucking drove my shit back.
Yeah, police. For the
Yeah,
police.
For the popo. It was really odd too because when I said I would do the show, I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, I'll go do it. And then, on the flyer there I am with the popo. But I figured they're probably gonna be a drinking, have fun. They're probably gonna be fucking. Nobody's getting pulled over on the way home, so they're all having a good time. You know.
Yeah. Was it out in the middle of nowhere?
I mean, I don't know. It was. I don't really know the area, so
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. But it was like one of those like warehouse things. It was probably a CrossFit place before it turned into a microbrewery.
Got it.
You know
Exactly.
what I mean? It was sold out. Shout out to
Yep.
Connecticut and Aisha. I think I said that right. She fucking rules, dude.
Yeah.
She's so sweet. Yeah, her and her homeboy and the fucking comics. The comics were so good. You ever have comics? She's like, dude, you're gonna go last. I'm like, oh, great.
Yeah.
And then you remember the comics go before you, and you're like, oh, dude, 2 white bald dudes that are hilarious that are doing crowd work.
I know.
I was like, I'm fucked, dude.
I know. You're fucking headlining, and
yeah,
they
I
pretty
know,
much just already picked the entire room apart.
Yeah, I was like, but it was a great crowd, man.
Yeah.
That's right. And the point was, there was 2 gay dudes there. Same thing. They were like the male version of these chicks.
Yeah.
They were like, I was like, oh, Bob Vila and his brother fucking
Were they
Jim,
like the
Jim-
A-list gay boys too? Like really fucking handsome and jacked? No?
No, they were. I would say they probably looked good underneath that they shed their flannels.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? They both had
Right.
beers. I'm telling
Oh,
you,
so they were like bears.
they were not. They were like thin though.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they were like. They looked like they should be hanging out in a microbrewery,
Yeah, exactly.
but they were also sucking micro penises. But they were sweet. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It was just, it was interesting to be at a show that was put on for cops where it was like a very large group, big group mixed of people. I was happy. I was afraid, I was like, oh boy, what's this going to look like for cop benefit,
Yeah.
And it was mostly white people, but
You said there was one black guy in there. You like.
Oh, there was right in the front. You
Yeah.
had a mixed couple, and this
Oh,
dude
okay.
looks like he's been on the force for years. And his wife, together 38 years. They met in Germany while he was stationed in Germany 38 years ago. Okay, so like those two have dealt with so much bullshit.
Yeah.
To a German from then and a fucking black dude dating.
Right.
Some of these in-laws were fucking having talks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, it went well, and you got to use my new merch. I've been working on this new merchandise. I figured, Taylor has Swifties and I have Cunties.
That's beautiful.
Right. So I'm doing these, these cunty bracelets.
Yeah.
It's part of my joke. I have a bit that I do about my kid's fish named Cunty, and I even put the fish on.
I love it.
Yeah, and there's yours.
I got back in-
I got to get you in. Yeah, you got to take
Dude,
another because,
I've got the cunty
So
back.
this is a great bracelet, though, for you to do your crowd work, because if there's someone being a real cunt,
Yeah, it
you
was-
just pass the
honestly,
bracelet.
It was freaking amazing. Like, I didn't realize that I gave it to her. I was like, because you seem cunty to me. And I gave it to her, and she laughed. And I realized she's the person that put on the whole fucking event.
Oh, okay.
But she's like, she loved it. She
Yeah,
was like,
yeah,
oh my
yeah.
God, I think all my friends are going to call me cunty now. I'm cunty. Fucking. So it worked out. You gave me 7 minutes at fucking Connecticut last night.
Good shit.
Yeah, I was like, perfect.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to stock up on these.
But it's pretty funny, though, because with these little friendship bracelets, whenever people see them with inappropriate words, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it did, anything, they go crazy because, it's Taylor. What do they say? Like, folklore, lover.
Yeah, right.
I mean, here I am talking shit about Taylor, but bitch, I'm going to that movie Thursday night, okay? I'm a
What is-
Swiftie.
What is it? It says cotton. It's like, oh,
Cotton.
nice. Very
Yeah,
sweet.
Cotton.
Right.
But, yeah. So,
I want mine to say, like, so we got to think something word. Something bad.
yeah, no, I went on Temu.
I'm a Jew. I'm going to get
No, you can't.
I stopped myself. It's a rough couple of weeks for us.
Bad time, man.
It's a rough time.
Not a good time.
But you got to have a sense of humor, though, right?
Absolutely. Here's the thing.
you think
People
of
got to
people in the
laugh.
People in the Holocaust definitely had a sense of humor. I believe. I
My-
believe
my
even in a
mother
situation
says-
like that, you had to laugh.
My mother says the funniest people she ever knew in her life were the Jewish people. She
They're looking at
said
me-
they were hysterical.
Holocaust.
She told me
I'm
I
not
couldn't-
paying anything for
Right.
this.
I couldn't be a comedian. She said, "You're not Jewish. Only the Jewish are funny." That's what she said. My 86-year-old mom. Only
Oh, yeah,
the
they're-
Jewish are funny.
All right. Sparsely. We've met a few annoying ones along the way, too.
All right, but my mother's like, a huge fan of, any Jewish comedian, everything. They're
Yeah.
the greatest to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the black Jews, man. I mean, like Sammy Davis, I guess just Sammy Davis Jr., right? And Lenny Kravitz, right?
I don't even know.
Yeah. I think, I'm trying to think of, famous, other mixed dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Sammy Davis Jr., Yul Brenner, I don't know. Nobody knows what Yul Brenner is.
What the hell is Yule?
I don't know. He was Yul Brenner was Jewish as a mug. Yul Brenner? Yul Brenner? Anybody with the last name Brenner?
Remember? Oh my God. Did you love David Brenner?
He was a comic, right?
Yeah. Do you? Yeah.
I was a little too young. It was a
Yeah.
little too heavy.
Yeah, but let me
It was
tell
like
you.
too how what Seinfeld went into. It was like,
But boy, I'll tell you, though, the old timers were great. Buddy Hackett. I remember I got to see Buddy Hackett in Vegas. I got to see Rodney Dangerfield in
That's dope.
Vegas. I saw Chevy Chase do stand up in Vegas.
Chevy Chase did stand up.
He did.
He
yeah.
just came out. He's like, I fucking hate you guys. Are all fucks.
I don't even remember. It was like it was like 85, 86. And it was all around the time of Mike Tyson because I was there remember Mike Tyson, the boxer?
Are you really asking me if I know who Mike Tyson is?
Of course you do.
Oh, of
but-
course.
Right.
But what is the Chevy Chase
No,
tie over?
because when I was to go to Vegas all the time, I got to see all these comics, and I remember I was there for Tyson, one of his big fights.
Really?
Big, yeah. All the famous people were coming in.
Did he
Caesars.
win? Did he win that
Of
one?
course, I think he won. I don't remember. Yeah, I was.
Because sometimes he either wins, lose bases, or eats people's fucking
bites off
face.
their ear and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
No, I think didn't he bite Evander Holyfield?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Evander Holyfield.
You know, I often do discuss. I don't think we're ever going to see the heavyweight boxing like it used to be again. It's just it used to be so huge.
Because UFC now took it over.
You're right. They are. They're like
But boxing is still like it's still
the
around.
lightweights. But
Heavyweights
not-
don't you have? It's like I heard there's a lot of Russian brothers in fucking heavyweight.
I don't
now.
know, but I remember just the heavyweights, man. Everybody would get pay-per-view. Everybody was so excited to watch. It was huge. Was it just huge with my people? Maybe I don't know.
No, wow,
It was huge with everybody, right?
No, it was huge up until like the late '90s.
Yeah, and it fell apart.
Yeah, only because UFC started getting more popular. When it was like, well, wait, if we're going to see two, look, if I'm not going to get hurt and I'm going to watch two other animals get in the ring and tear each other apart,
It's crazy.
that's going to be the closest thing you're going to get
Yeah.
to the real deal.
I know.
And I've always wanted Hulk Hogan.
You like
What about? Are you a wrestling? What was your vibe with
when
wrestling?
I was never really a big fan of wrestling, although my brother's huge wrestling fan.
Yeah.
Huge. He's got his own.
Wait, to this day,
He's got his own wrestling company.
he does.
Yeah, Extreme.
Oh, I played for them. I was a band that played when some of their dudes came out once. It
Probably when he first started years ago, and then he stopped, and now he's bringing it back.
was like a dude with a kilt that came out. He's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm Scottish, fucking.
but
I'll
they're
suck-"
like hardcore. Like they break chairs over
Yeah.
and lights and yeah.
He runs that.
Yeah.
Dude, if it's because of him, I got to meet Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
Oh my God, I remember him.
I got to meet
No,
him
wait,
because
wait,
of
wait.
that. Yeah. Because he put some shit on at the Armory here in Rochester.
That's it.
And to get
You're
people
right.
to come here, he brought in Tito Santana and Jimmy the Superfly Snuka
Might have been
to
him.
get people in. I mean, even my fucking hillbilly ass uncles who has never seen me play music once was like, God damn, I might go on down to that. You know what I mean? So it was a lot of people there.
I think
It
that
was
might
cool.
have been his. I
Yeah.
don't know for sure though.
Snick was like, "Hey,
Nobody
brother."
quote me, but I remember Jimmy Superfly.
Hey, brother.
I remember he was a little guy. He used to.
I mean,
But he wasn't big.
no, but he was-
Tall. He was, built.
He
but
murdered
yeah.
his fucking old lady, I tell you that.
real?
Dude, I sat next to her here at the Rochester War Memorial, dude, the whole time. Dude. Cute as shit, dude. Kind of fine.
He did not. Did he really? See, this is how
Fine.
much I don't know.
Dude, she was fine. And I'm telling you, we were right near where, like, fucking, where the entrance comes in, where the wrestlers come in and out.
Yeah.
Like, fucking Ivan Putski was out there shaking his little titties up and down.
Holy shit! I remember these names, but I.
Yeah, and I remember Snook was out there, and like they looked over, like, and like and I was like, oh my God, that's Snook is fucking chick.
So wait, he murdered her? Like really? Dude, I don't know.
She was found on the side of the road. There's like in the hotel room, like
He was like
some
retired
shit.
by then, right? Or was he?
No, I think my brother kept on wrestling for a long time. Like I don't think that ended his career.
No, but I'm saying, so he was still wrestling. It wasn't like he was retired,
Yeah, and I believe he got innocent, but I think
it was
I think,
an OJ thing.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, the glove.
Yeah, like right now, there's the last thing I saw about OJ is he says, I'm not comfortable in LA because I could be sitting next to the real murderer. He had the nerve to say that.
He's like, oh shit, that's just a mirror.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I guess no matter where I go, I could be next to that
He's
motherfucker.
not going to give it up. He was just like, oh, yeah, I could be sitting next to Nicole's murderer.
Yes, you are. You know, you have to disassociate yourself so much when you do something like that he has to believe that. You know what I mean?
So crazy. Yeah, let's think about before the internet, right? Everybody was so glued to the TVs back then. It was like watching, imagine if there was like high speed.
Top 3 ways of getting your news back in 1988.
Remember they broke into the TV just for that car chase with the Blazer?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, now, nope, you're right. It was just like, it was, but I remember, I didn't give a shit. I don't even know, I didn't give a shit about OJ, but I would watch that trial.
Oh, yeah. See, now, football, I'm fucking never been like I'm more into football now because my kid is than I ever have been in my entire life.
Well, your kid's a Bills fan, right?
No, he's a Lions fan,
Oh.
actually, and so
So wait.
I'm a Browns fan also, and fucking shout out to them fucking cocksuckers for fucking making that little upset this weekend, huh?
I didn't watch it.
They beat San Francisco, who at the
Oh,
time fucking they had a perfect wreck. And then the Brownies came in and said, nah. So fucking shout out to fucking them. Monsters. Anyways,
Yeah. So wait a minute. How did you become a Browns fan?
when I was a kid, it was like I didn't have a choice, dude. My dad used to bark.
Okay, got
My
it.
dad barked at the TV on Sunday.
Got it. Because it's usually because someone's family member was a fan and they passed that shit down, right? My family was Miami fans. My dad liked Miami.
Yeah.
They liked Buffalo. You know what I mean? It was local, whatever.
Right,
but
right.
we buried my grandfather with his Miami cap in his coffin. You know what I mean? He was huge. And I remember being
Want to hear a horrible story?
Wait, let me tell you. I remember I was in the airport in Miami. I must have been about 10, and Larry Zonka was in the bar.
I remember that name.
And he was a big Miami guy at the time. And I might have been a little bit older, and my dad's like, you need to go in there with this piece of paper and this pen and get his autograph, because he knew that the guy would give a kid, you know what I mean? Right. So I'm like, can I get your eye? Remember, he was this huge guy, and he signed it, Larry Zonka. My dad was so happy.
Yeah, so I got that. So it was doing, and also the Browns have just sucked my whole life. Not only have they sucked, but they got their team taken from them for a few years. Like, it's just been like literally, we could say, the most underdog, no pun intended,
But
shit team.
there's a ton of Browns fans. They must be diehard up there.
Yeah, I'll tell you why there's a lot of Browns fans around here.
Yeah.
And this is why my dad has always had a fucking a resentment. It's so weird to have a resentment against another team.
Yeah.
Like, fuck the Bills.
Right.
See, I like it when the Bills win because people are happy around here. But my dad's like, fuck the Bills,
Yeah,
because
but it's good for business too.
back in the day, there was no Buffalo Bills when my dad was a kid.
Right.
The closest team then was Cleveland. So they was on every game. You would be broadcasted around here on the radio.
So did New York? Oh my God, you're right.
So then,
That's
as soon as the
so
Bills
long
came,
ago.
it was only about the Buffalo Bills. Browns got the fucking reach around fucking later, and fucking so there's a lot of fucking Brownie fucking fans around here that don't like Bills fans and Bills because of that.
I see a lot of
Because they're young children.
Steelers people up here. A lot of people wearing Pittsburgh Steelers stuff. It's very weird, But it's not just Giants. Never see any Jets though.
I have my uncle was a Jets fan.
Yeah,
but he was also gay. So
it probably had a lot to do because their quarterback used to do the commercials for pantyhose.
Maybe he was just watching fucking the Jets and fucking.
What was it, Broadway Joe? Is that what they used to call him? From the Jets, he used to do the pantyhose commercial.
Yes, that was actually my uncle. It was.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not afraid, Cindy.
Yeah.
That's why I can go to that motherfucking mic.
Right. That's right. We're just trying to get you into the queer and all-female mic. That's it.
So I was not into football as a kid, so I forgot what we were saying about that.
I'm not. You know what? I couldn't get a prescription for my ADD meds, so I'm going to be completely spinning
Fuck
like
it,
The Exorcist by next week. I am not medicated, and I feel myself spiraling a little bit more each day.
Well, you guys have a great week.
Everybody come see my set. Coming up, come to my next show. It's just going to be one big clusterfuck of my attention deficit up there.
You might have to bring tissues instead of laughter.
And I've been hitting people up that I know are on my meds and nobody's got them. I'm like, well, let's just withdraw.
Oh, shit.
Well, here we are.
That's not, you know what? You can't just cold turk, dude.
Yeah, I am. I'm dizzy. I feel a little dizzy. I'm a little sweaty, but I'm going to make it through.
Cindy, that's exactly how I felt on my way up to Oswego because I missed my fuck Auntie to pee the day before. And I did, but I'm saying I thought it was that.
Right, that was what you thought until we got halfway on the road and we were like, no.
I know, but now I'm saying maybe you got the COVID.
No.
The COVID operation.
No, I'm totally
Isn't that
withdrawing.
weird? It's COVID operation?
I don't even give a fuck. I had that flu and I thought I would die. I'll take COVID any day after that.
I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
My shit was fucked up. I forgot why we were talking about football.
I don't
There
fucking
was a
know
reason-
because we need to be medicated. That's exactly why. So what we were going to do a little throwback, okay? And I started to talk about it with you, and you're like, no, don't talk about this till we turn on the show. So I'm noticing that the 90s are coming back, okay? And
You
Todd,
mean
the
fa-
clothes?
You mean
the
fashion.
clothes
Yeah,
are
yeah.
coming back.
Okay, all right.
But you know what's fucking back huge?
What?
Wide leg cargo pants. You remember, like every lesbian has got to be jumping for joy. That's my age right now.
Wait, are you talking Jenkos?
No,
Not like that type of pants?
Well, you know what else is back, dude? Remember the carpenter pants we used to wear?
Oh yeah. Well,
Those-
like the dumb pocket. Like I didn't
Right,
fucking
and it
need
had
it,
the
dude. I
little
was,
hoop for your hammer.
Right. Like
That-
I was fucking building a kitchen.
Right, like we were gonna like cut rug with that little.
Yeah.
You put your razor, your cutter in
Pull
there.
out my Stanley tape measure.
Oh, dude, the razor. I'm getting ads. The razor
we only
is
use
back.
those
The
pockets
phone.
for weed, by the way.
The phone. The razors are back.
What do you mean? Like the actual old
Remember
school?
the skinny flip razors?
Yeah.
They're back.
Well, they are gonna fail.
Okay.
I mean, you know what I mean?
They're trying to sell it hard to the Gen Zs. So we got the wide leg cargo
Good. Actually,
pants.
that's not a horrible thing, right? They get technology at home.
Well, you
they
know-
have their iPads.
Right.
I mean,
It's funny because, the clothes always end up coming back around, but now we're going to see the electronics. Did you know that if you have a Nano, they're paying like $300 for that little iPod? They all want that Nano. Remember the little
The
one we would
Tamagotchi-ass
clip? No,
motherfucker?
the iPod. You play the music. It was
I
just,
had one.
Yeah.
I had one.
Yep.
It was like, I think it was a gig, and it was like, mine was the first version that looked like more like a USB stick rather than the square.
Yeah.
Because the second one was the iPod Shuffle.
Yep.
It was those little ones.
Yep. So those are
They're
people.
around.
Yeah, those kids want them. I don't know how long a battery life lasts, but if iPod comes out with brings one of those back, them fucking kids will buy it.
Probably.
They'll buy it.
Yep.
So the corduroys are coming back hard, right?
Corduroy pants.
The corduroys. Remember we used to get the Levi corduroys. I used to go to this place.
It's funny. Can I just hold on?
Yeah.
I just want to say something real quick. So Levi or like corduroys, right?
Yeah.
But we both wore corduroys probably at different times,
Right.
Because
I wore those hardcore 70 ones, man.
I did, but when I was in like second grade, my mom made me wear those cocksuckers, dude. and my chubby
they were
little
like
legs.
orange and shit.
Yeah. Yes, my chubby legs look like
The
I had
most
a straw.
uncomfortable pants too. Do you remember we used to go to the Shed House and I used to buy Levi's? They would stand up on their own, and we used to put them under our car tire and just drive and spin our tires
to
out.
fuck them up.
Because we were trying to make the acid wash. You couldn't even sit in those suckers.
My mom got so mad at me once for acid washing, dude.
Did you did the whole fucking,
Bro, I didn't know.
bleached them out?
Dude, I fucking saw the fucking thing. You know what I mean? I didn't know. There was no internet or YouTube. There was just Todd thinking, I know that shit bleaches.
Yup.
I have a pair of pants that like I got from Christmas from grandma that ain't that dope because
They were probably expensive too.
but I don't know what they were, but they were like not cool. Right? They're like
Yeah.
the same ones you probably got my grandpa or like one of my whatever. They were shit.
Right.
So I was like, I'm gonna make them cool. But I didn't realize what it did. So basically, I got all my mom shit just fucking white. You know what I mean? With spots. It ate through my jeans, and it was like mostly skin then. So then I was like, fuck that, I'm still wearing them. So then I was just a chubby little kid not going through puberty that was just like busting through these little fucking things, thinking I'm like, yeah, dude, fuck
Those young
yeah.
kids don't know our struggle. They can buy those jeans now all washed. They have no idea we bought them. They were like cardboard. They would stand up on their own.
Oh,
The
yeah.
most uncomfortable fucking things. And then the acid wash. You remember, of course, you wanted that acid wash, right? Remember the jean jacket?
Oh, yeah.
With the fringe?
With the fringe. Acid wash always had like the blue and like the gray, like
Yeah.
that kind of shit, right?
That shit's back, dude. My daughter
You have a
goes-
Molly Crew patch on the motherfucking back, dog.
Yeah.
Hell
They're
yeah.
back at the vintage stores. My daughter pays $100 for a pair of those.
I was like, dude, you just got inside pockets? Yeah, dude, fuck yeah, it's got inside pockets, dude.
Remember the kangaroo sneakers? I used to put the weed in that little zipper on those.
I actually had sneakers once that were made to hide weed or, drugs, right?
Yeah, they had the little zipper on those kangaroos.
Mine you took off, and like the sole, there was like a little tag that looked like it was just part of the tag, but it was like boop, and it opened up, and it was just enough to fit an iPod Shuffle or something. You know what I mean? It was like a really small thing, and I got nobody would ever know it's there ever. Until you're wasted and you're me and you're like, dude, look at these fucking things, dude. I got my drugs in there. Ooh, they're fucking cool as shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so I know you wore these jeans that are coming back now, okay? I call them the redneck jean, but it's the jeans with the big, thick seam, and they would put a little dazzle on the ass, like a cross. They were like low fit. I call them the redneck.
New religion.
Yes!
Or some weird shit like that, right?
Yes!
It would be like sequency and fucking... Yeah, that was like Ed Hardy times, dude.
Yes.
Remember the Ed Hardy times? It was like, oh, you can get a lighter case of Ed Hardy. Oh, my God, there's a phone case of Ed Hardy. Oh, my God, look, there's windshield.
Those are coming back. They're selling them again. I call them the redneck jean. But yeah, that's... Because the people I still see wearing them, have like... They're stuck. It was the late 90s, right? Early 2000s, right?
In the late 90s, now, I don't think I would wear jean shorts now.
Oh, right.
I'm talking about
like the cutoff or
not even cutoff. Back in the late 90s, I would be busting some long ass wide jean shorts that would come down below my knee with my Vans and you know what I mean? But I don't
know if those are coming. I mean, I wear just regular jean shorts all the time, but I don't know if those ones are coming back. But the extra high waisted and the pleats are coming back on them, and I'm like, bitch, that pleat is just a place for my fupa to go now. Right? That's it.
Right.
I don't.
Right. It's a tattoo for your fupa.
It's just
It's a branding.
It's like a pocket, like a kangaroo now. Those pleats just hold the fupa.
Yeah.
Don't ever bring those back for a fat girl.
You take your pants off, and it's just the impression of that fucking design.
No fat girl should be living in those pleated, and they're coming in the high-waisted, cutting in. Now they got the ones that are called rib. They come all the way under your tits. My daughter's high-waisted jeans are so fucking high, they almost cover her neck.
Wait, they're like mom jeans?
They're back. Oh, my God, those have been back.
Wait, no. Because I guess mom jeans is different because mom jeans have a typical way that they portrayed the ass in society at that point. Said
back.
We can't make moms' asses unless you're fucking Rosebud Baker. You don't wear those jeans. She's the only chick I've ever seen, and ironically enough, I think she's a mom now. So now she's allowed.
Really?
Because really, for the past 2 years since she's been wearing him,
those are they're back hardcore. My kid wears them. She goes to the vintage store. She pays $110 for a pair of Wrangler mom jeans from 1990.
How much did you say?
Like $100.
Yeah, well, everything's expensive.
Dude, they're from 1990.
Wait, yeah, but they're actually from the 90s?
Yes,
Like
they go
remake?
to vintage stores. No, they're the real deal.
Like Poshmark.
Yes.
Is that the name of Stitch? Blah, blah, blah,
well, that's Poshmark is, that's a website.
But there's another one you can sell your old ass clothes on.
Yeah. No, she goes to vintage stores in Williamsburg. Are you kidding me? All those people walk around. They look like a vintage store blew up on them.
Hipsters. They're hipsters.
Yeah. My daughter just fits right in over there with them fucking high waist. Yeah, oh yeah.
Is she a hipster?
Oh yeah. You got to see the outfits.
Does she know you?
No, I like that kid.
Yeah. Oh, that's all really?
No, I like her. I like both of my kids.
Yeah.
You know, I enjoy them.
But is she the one that aggravates you more?
She's more dramatic. That's anxiety.
Okay.
I got two kids. I got anxiety and depression.
Oh, yeah.
So anxiety can annoy me. Depression just goes in her room and closes the blinds. That's how it always been.
Right.
She's in her room. She don't come out. She's like a fucking mushroom. She don't even come light or nothing.
Right.
And then my other one's spazzing out about everything. Everything.
Yeah, that's me.
Yep.
I'm that one.
Yep. That's your anxiety.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
true.
don't like to say my kids' names on stage now, so instead
Yeah.
I just say, listen, I got 2 millennials, I got anxiety and depression.
Yeah, there
and then
it
when I'm
is.
telling a story, I'm like, so anxiety came home.
Right.
And yeah, right.
Got
That's
A
what
and D over
right.
here.
So that's what I need to, I gotta really, but yeah, that's something, man. There's something. So yeah, so let me see. We got those pants back. That's it. Yeah, the pleats, the redneck
Well, let
jeans.
me tell you something. I have also seen a 90s trashin' fan. Okay, it is kind of trashin'. Maybe that's a good word.
You just
Trashin'.
created a brand.
I think I just did.
I think you did.
Some of this stuff is trashin', okay?
You can take
Hello, this week with Todd. This is Trends in Trashin'.
We can have you like spraying the bleach on them just like you used to do. You want real Gen Z clothes? Let me show you how we made them. We are trashing.
Do you remember lugs?
No.
The heels were this big on lugs, dude.
Lugs?
Yeah.
Were they for dudes? Or were they a boot?
Probably. They were like a not really a boot, but they weren't necessarily. They were not a sneaker.
I'm
They
thinking
were a
very
shoe.
emo-y.
No.
Oh, not that-
primo.
Okay.
Think-
No, I'm sorry. Goth. No, not the big goth
Maybe
boots.
Maybe goth, but I'm gonna say cross between like maybe like Beastie Boys and Limp Bizkit. Like it was like there was a weird urban crossover that you could really get away with back in the 90s.
Really?
Yeah, look up lugs, dude. They definitely had chicks.
Oh, lugs boots. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, because lugs also had those fucking heels for chicks that was like, because my girl was only like 3'4". When she had those bitches on, she was taller than me.
Really? No, I'm getting these. I'm getting like a timber looking boot when I Google it. Yeah, okay, well, when you do a clip, we'll see a lug. But yeah, so remember.
Yeah, shut up. If you've listened to this and you remember lugs, dude, you would go to the mall. They sold them in the mall, and they would have different. I had a purple like a bluish pair of fucking lugs, dude. They were dope.
Yeah, it makes me think of the Uggs. Now they got them Uggs, which I know
Right.
everybody says, oh, Ugg stands for ugly. I say Ugg stands for when they give you the price. When I was, my kids were young, they wanted them. I said, all right, let me get you let me get the bill would come $200. I would go Uggs. Yeah, that's where they got the name Ugg.
Right, that's my natural body reaction when I saw how much they
When I
cost.
saw how much they cost as an old lady
Right.
buying my kids these
Ugh.
$200 suede boots
Right.
that looked, I'm like, it's stupid. If I would, and there was no good internet back then. I couldn't get them from the slow boat from China.
Right. You can't.
couldn't go
or
on
like the
Ollie.
fake ones. You can't go on like Temu and buy ones that
couldn't.
are 7 times too small. But you're like, dude, just give it to your child.
Trust me,
Yeah.
they would be wearing that.
Yeah. No, for real. I got a lot of hand-me-downs.
Yeah, no, my kids, my daughter got a job at Victoria's Secret. Her entire check and mine still went there. I said, you work here, bitch.
She worked at Victoria's Secret.
She worked there for a couple, just to get the discount on all of her clothes. Because that was huge back then. It was the pink.
I remember that.
The pink
I
on the
remember that.
ass, yeah.
I always felt like I got a little
Very
I always got
millennial.
a little embarrassed when I went in there. I was like, ooh.
Very millennial Victoria's
But
Secret.
last time I walked by one, like the chicks on the outside, they've always had fucking, the type of chicks they have on the outside.
Yeah, right.
This time, it was fucking all kinds of fucking different looking fucking bitches, dude.
Really? Because it
was
used
like-
to just be all the little
Oh
hot
no.
girls.
Well, no. How about this? They were all hot, but you had like a fucking Down syndrome chick that I'd bang. You had a fucking you could have a heavier chick that you could tell fucking still look good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You had like one white chick that was now kind of in the back, like, "Nyeh." You know what I mean? But the rest were good. I had like an Asian chick that was there.
Anybody even go to the mall anymore?
Believe it or not, there were people that, there was people. It's not like it was back in the day, but there was people.
The kids never get that joy we used to
My
get.
kid likes going.
He does.
Yeah, because you know what? It's something to fucking do.
Right.
Here nowadays, it's like you spend so much time just buying shit on Amazon. You don't
Yeah.
even think about it. Like, oh, I know I need a 3-hole puncher. All right, dude, fucking Amazon.
Oh, you know what got delivered to my house today? letter envelopes, white envelopes came delivery.
That's what I'm saying.
I said, what the fuck is this? Is a $5 box of
Yeah.
envelopes. She's like, Daniel's like, yeah, I needed envelopes. I'm like, we really are pieces
We went
of shit.
from a country that was like, oh, getting envelopes today, Bob? Oh, yeah, it's that time of the month. All right, fuck Georgie. You
Go to
tell wife I said
Staples
hello.
or yeah, wherever.
Not even before then, it got like less social and less social. Then it's just the point where it's like, I could literally sit right here, and I can have my envelopes tomorrow.
I get some deodorant delivered. I'm like, I'm a monster. You couldn't just pick that shit up at Wegmans. Nah, I got a fucking little deodorant.
That's why I take my kid to the mall. So I've taken him to Eastview. I've taken him to Grease Ridge.
Yeah.
I have not taken him to Marketplace because I'm not a monster.
I don't Marketplaces. I think it's closed down.
Oh, is it?
They've like rebuilding a whole bunch. The malls are going by the wayside.
Last time I went to the mall, it's hilarious. I went, I'm like, it was dead, dude. Dead. And I saw one line. I was like, damn, something is popping over there.
Yeah,
and I walked over, and it was a long ass line just to Annie Ann's pizza, pretzels. Long line to Annie Ann's pretzels.
I don't blame them.
That's it. It was like dead. It was like,
I'd be in that line.
yeah.
Or the Apple store is the only reason. You know, when I
That's
go to the
but
mall,
they
when
only
I
got
gotta
that-
go to the Apple
They
store.
only got that one of the nice one.
Yeah, we got a good one. That's the only
that's-
time I go.
That's the good neighborhood white people one.
Yeah, I go to that Apple store in Victor, and I can do a lot of damage in there.
It is. It's very pretentious, but it does have some nice ass doors.
But yeah, you know, so many things have changed. But I do gotta go because I want to see these '90s clothes that are back. I see it on TikTok. I'm on the TikTok. I see it. I'm like, damn, I want to go. I gotta go see.
All right, there was here's a style that we'll look out for. Okay, so back in the day, it was kind of I would love if this came back. There was like a very 70s looking shirt, almost bowling. Because for a while, bowling got popular, like smash
Bowling shirts.
smash mouthy looking motherfucker.
Sopranos.
R.I.P. Yeah, fucking him. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, somebody once fucking told me the world's like a fucking.
Soprano. Tony.
Yeah.
Tony always had on
He
the
did.
bowling shirts.
Yeah. And I fucking never bowled once in the fucking show. This got time for fucking bowling.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
You
like,
want the bowling shirt? I think you could. They never really went out. My daughter wears bowling shirts all the time. My little one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she-
they're like the
she's
dark with the straw. You know what I mean? They're funky.
Yeah, but I'm saying there was a funky time where it was like a very 70s, like, imagine that. You remember when the Brady Bunch, when something they would wear like cool though? You'd be, it's like a little bodacious, but you're like, damn, that is kind of fly. The collars were a little big.
You know what I want to come back for you? The leisure suit.
Pop my sex drive.
I'm still trying to get
Jesus
that coupon
Christ.
for you. The leisure suit. Don't you remember Lee Majors in The Bionic Man?
Yeah, of course.
Used to wear the leisure suit. It was
The red one?
they'd be all different colors.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those got to come back.
Yeah, what are you talking about? I love that show, dude.
Remember?
Yeah. Bigfoot is in the forest. He's gonna suck all our dicks.
And then
if we don't leave.
he had Lindsay. Well, no, what was her name?
Lindsay fucking
That was
Bionic Woman.
Yeah.
Lindsay Carter. Carter? No, that's Linda Carter. That was Wonder Woman.
Yeah. I like that music they used to do when they would be running.
Oh yeah, it's like it's the funniest shit ever. I don't know when the last time you watched it. I recently watched it because Andre the Giant played Bigfoot, and I was like, I don't know. I was just like in a zone. I wanted to watch it. Okay, so I haven't watched it since I was a little kid. When he runs up and they're like, it's like my man is literally just barely skipping up the rocks. And it's not even looking like he's hustling. He's like, he's hustling more with this fucking eyebrow, fucking like, fouled or whatever.
Oh my God, I haven't watched. I bet you it's got to be hysterical to watch it now. We thought it was so great then.
Dude, it was
now
awesome.
it's like so fucking
They
cheese.
were kind of like for nature. He was like, I'm here to save nature. Did you remember that?
And they had that whole like love thing going, but they
It went on to be what was the show after? Magnum P? No, not Magnum PI. What was the one after that?
I don't remember.
Come on,
Hey,
Heather Locklear was in it.
Oh.
Fall Guy. Do you remember Fall Guy? He had the
Yes.
truck.
Yep.
Just a good old boy. Never mind. Now I'm really fucking up.
That was a good show, though. We could do an entire episode with those crazy fucking
there wa-
shows. Now it's a TV land. They play a lot of the old ones. Oh, by the way, rest in peace, Suzanne Summers.
I saw somebody post that, and that was one of the ones where I was like, I never heard that, so I didn't know if it was like real recent. So that was real recent.
Yeah, she just passed a couple days ago. I guess she was 75. Her cancer came back.
Yo, really?
But she was, oh man, with the remember Three's Company?
Oh yeah, of course, dude.
She was.
What did John Ritter die when he was like fucking 18?
Yeah, he had like a heart attack. It was something bad. It was horrible.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you think that motherfucker was fucking getting down?
I don't know.
You don't think he was snorting? That dude was pretty wild. He was a wild
but-
brother, it seemed like.
Yeah.
In interviews, I watched him on Family Feud the other day, and he's like just ducking and kind of moving around. That motherfucker was high as shit. Oh, yeah, he died of a cold. Yeah, that's what it was. It was the fucking cold, the ice going up his nose.
Yeah, I don't know. Why don't you remember he was young?
He was.
Yeah, but some of those shows, and then I go back and I watch clips of them, and they're just like, oh my god, I thought these shows were so great. But you know what never gets old? Lucille Ball.
Yeah. I fuck with Lucille.
That fucking show. Even when I watch repeats now, and I'm just like, it's still.
I fuck with both of them, man.
Unbelievable.
I fuck with the whole ballsy shit they were busting back then. That was heavy duty fucking being interracial fucking mixed couple.
She was one of the best, man. Just unbelievable.
Yeah, she was great.
One of the best. But yeah, some of those old shows, I don't know.
Okay. Are we closing this?
Yeah, we're done.
All right, so let's close this with one thing.
Yeah.
Have you seen any comics that are dead now? Like classics or goods?
I really wish I would have seen Joan.
You didn't see Joan Rivers.
Can you fucking believe I saw? And I mean, I was probably in Vegas when she was there a number of times, and I don't know. I never went. The comics that have died. Shit. Is Buddy Hackett alive? I saw him. Like I just read Rodney.
Damn, I just thought it too.
Yeah, who?
Pete Davidson. Number one. Oh no. That's fucking. That was just predictions from 2020. I was thinking of. God damn it.
You probably had him in the the death pool.
No. Number one, I've seen Patrice O'Neal.
Okay.
And number two, I've seen Sam Kinison, dude.
Dude, I wish.
Yeah, I saw him make a phone call at War Memorial. And got on the phone, and he got on like some dude's boyfriend. He was like, hey. He's like, fuck yeah.
I used to love him. Well, you know why you did him twice for
you did him for
comics.
The you did
Dead
great.
Comics.
You did great, too.
Because I was a huge fan, so I could recite his material from being a kid.
Do you have a copy of that?
Yeah.
Do you have an audio copy of it?
I do. I've got both.
We should throw that. We should end this with that. Can you
All right, I'll send
me?
it to you. I got to find. Yeah, I got it.
All right.
Yeah, Sam.
Yeah,
I did the one, when you just fucking kill me. If you see me out for shoot me.
Yeah, it's probably racist, but context 88, 9,
He was something.
Yeah, he was awesome, dude.
He was something.
All right, send me that. We'll see if we can close with that.
We'll
and do I have any plugs coming up? I think I got the only one I can think of right now is Bug Jar. There's going to be a huge bash there Saturday in December. I'll get the
You're
date
doing
for
your
that.
music though.
No, this is going to be me going on stage with a bunch of metalheads that love death, like kind of metal.
Yeah.
And probably satanic.
But you're performing. You're in a band.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fucking probably do cut a pig or something to really get their attention.
But you're not doing stand up. You're doing your music.
No, I'm doing stand up.
Oh. Okay, I thought you were with a band. No. Okay.
No. It's gonna be me. I'm supposed to go up there and do some ha-has with these guys that fucking all hate their dad.
What? Okay. Are these like old school dudes or is this new stuff?
It's probably old school.
Old school. Okay.
Probably old school. But the old school by now they're tainted and way alcoholics. So they want to be a part of the action. So you say something, Skinner or whatever,
One of our classic bars in Rochester, the Bug Jars, held the test of time. I used to go there when it first opened. It used to be Rosie's. It was a lesbian bar. And then it became the Bug Jar, man. It was...
That's right.
Yeah.
We're gonna be somewhere soon together.
Yeah, we
Wednesday
are in
night.
Owego.
Owego. Yo, if anybody happens to hear this in the Owego area,
Yeah.
please come, especially if it's the lady that I got the biggest numbers for on TikTok that I called. I remember the old lady. Hey, old lady, if you hear this, get this to her. I called her a whore, but it was great. She pretty much said she was a whore, so it was like very funny.
Oh, yeah. Cunt bracelets are coming.
And we'll bring the
Bring in a cunty.
Dude, I'll bring her. She needs one.
Yeah.
So if you can get this to her and have her at that show, dude, tell her that she can get in for free.
Yeah. John Barleycorn?
John Barleycorn
Yeah.
in Owego.
Owego.
It's kind of near Oswego.
It's a long-
Don't think I'm not saying Oswego. All right?
There we go.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Are you married? Say no, please. Okay. What's your name? Nick. Nick, look at this face. Look at this face, Nick. If you ever think about getting married, look at this face and remember this. Ah! Nick, you fucking see it, Nick? This is what you're gonna look like every day!